This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died is a perfect way to describe the PC port of the newly released Batman title Arkham Knight. And I was very excited about this game because I've been a fan of the Arkham series ever since I played Arkham Asylum back on the Xbox 360. And now that I have a gaming PC, I was really looking forward to playing this game on settings that would be unobtainable on any console today. But when I finally got the game downloaded last night, I noticed some gripes I had with it. The fact that it's not able to support SLI, which was a very frustrating experience last night, as the game just kept constantly crashing no matter how many times I uninstalled and reinstalled the game, thinking that it was just like a corrupted download. And then also the fact that the gameplay itself is limited to 30 frames per second was just something slightly annoying, that I am restricted as if I'm playing on a console, where I definitely have a beast of a PC with 3 GTX 980s and a 5960X overclocked to 4.5 gigahertz. There shouldn't be any limitation on me, on my system for this game, but just the fact that the port of this game was so poorly done that it won't be able to play on SLI unless if you want the game to constantly crash. There's just like some annoyances I had with the game. Now, overall, once I dropped it down to a single GPU, I was able to play the game at 4K with reasonable frame rates. Now, the fact that the game was limiting me to 30 frames per second, I didn't really notice too much as I maxed everything out. And I was able to run the game just fine, maxed everything out, and was recording with Shadow Play. And I was able to maintain, for the most part, 30 frames per second, but the fact that it was only running on one GPU, it definitely dipped down a bit at times. And on the video that you see behind me, this is the recording I did, which will be uploaded later tonight for your guys' enjoyment. But you're going to see some parts of it did skip down, and that's kind of something I couldn't help with the current port. In the future, hopefully when there's a new patch or some sort of revision that'll be coming out soon, I'll be able to do maybe possibly a better recording for your guys' enjoyment, and then just kind of see the difference that SLI makes when SLI is actually optimized. So overall, those are the gripes. But then as far as the enjoyment of the game, once I was starting to play it, it's pretty awesome. I have to say, controlling the Batmobile is something that is phenomenal in this game. And I was really excited when I was playing it. It almost made me forget all the frustration I had all last night and all this morning when I finally got into the game and started playing. So as far as for worth the money, I would definitely not get it now, like especially if you're on a PC. I would wait until maybe a few months when you could get it really cheap on some site like G2A.com, or just wait for some sort of a Steam sale, just because the release of this game is really, really poorly optimized. And the fact that they have day one DLC means that they were working on things besides the actual game, the core game of making sure it works. So they were also working on DLC. So they weren't using their full manpower on making sure that the game itself was perfect when it released. They were trying to look at other ways to make money, to basically squeeze out every dime from the consumer, which is something that I'm really not a fan of. But anyways, those are my thoughts and opinions of the game. Let me know if you guys have the game, if you're playing it on the PC or the consoles, and let me know how your experience is, because if you're playing on the consoles, you shouldn't have any issues. But if you're definitely playing on the PC with multiple GPUs and you were wondering why it was crashing, that's definitely it, is because it's not optimized for SLI. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys again in the next video. A reminder, this video in 4K will be uploaded later tonight, so hopefully you guys enjoy, all right? Bye-bye.